So here we're working on the engine, trying to get the thermostat off so I can see what the thermostat's doing, what it looks like, what the channels look like. It's quite dark because this is around 9:30. I'm just finding the time that I can after work, after dinner, after chickens, after plans. So once we get this off with a 10 mil, we're going to look inside. There's just two bolts. Once again, sorry about the lighting. I'm using a headlamp and holding my cell phone. And the big reveal is a rip the gasket. No, I've got a little bit of salt, crud, residue in there. Not so bad. Let's get the thermostat off and see what's going on in there. I was pretty happy that I was able to take it off with my hands. So that initial thought right there is, you know what, this isn't bad. You can see a little bit of corrosion there, but nothing bad actually. You know, like it's a little bit of salt water. It happens, and if anybody has a tip or trick on what I can flush through my engine aside from just fresh water to clean that out, love and opinion, toss it down in the comments. That'd be awesome. And the next morning here, jump into some sunshine. Woo woo! Still some condensation on the boat, but back to the engine here. Just doing a little look over. Put the thermostat back on with one bolt there. Actually, I see I've got both of them in there. Took the thermostat. It looks like I honestly don't need a new one. It's didn't look bad. Down here, I want to point out one of these bolts was cross-threaded or something like that. I tried to undo it this morning, and she popped right off. So I got to untap that and get it out. Here we've got a view of the floor, the back one-piece panel. It was about 4 foot by 56 inches. That one was bolted down by stainless steel screws, and this upper front part of the boat, the bow, was riveted still with aluminum rivets. So I'm just taking them out, screwing them out, and still leaves a bit of a shaft of the rivet, so the plywood doesn't just come through and slide off. I have to lift it out and over those little pins staying on the aluminum rail. Afterwards, I just took a punch and punched them through. The nice thing is that these are C channels, and you can get the little aluminum rivet piece big enough to float around in the bowl underneath. Yeah. It wasn't that bad, I gotta tell you. It wasn't even like that soft. I could have gotten away with it, but you know, might as well just do it once, do it right, and get some plywood. I got some marine grade plywood. I'm gonna have to seal up with some latex paint or acrylic, whatever. Tell me what you recommend. Here's that piece taken off, and yes, there was a piece of toilet paper under there, which is hilarious during this whole COVID thing going on. If you don't know and you're watching this 10 years down the road, pandemic led to people buying toilet paper. That's foam. I believe that's factory spray foam that for flotation. Alright, so this is just me. I used the board that I took off the bottom and off the floor, and I just traced it. I used the same lines. I didn't feel like measuring. I even traced the little screw slash bolt holes, and just went to cutting. This is a 1/2 inch marine grade ply, and then we've got the floor in. Yet to be bolted, but progress. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an amazing day.